Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a 5-minute full body finisher for you. So let's start at the bottom of your mat, feet hip width apart and parallel. Inhale to lift your arms up above your head, exhale to nod your chin to the chest, come all the way down and then walk out into your plank position. Pump your knees one and then the other and then walk the hands back to the feet and come up into standing. So we're really getting the body moving here. Lengthen out into your plank position, pump those knees in, crawl your hands to your toes and inhale to lift your arms above the head and exhale to bring them down. So nice and strong, really working and warming up the whole body here, making sure to draw your tummy in. And then we're going to pump one knee and the other, and then on the next one we're going to pump the knee out to the side and the other knee out to the side. So it'll be in, out, out. Lovely. Keep this going, drawing the tummy in, pump those legs, and then send your hips high into your downward dog, bend your knees and then push up and lengthen out into your plank, push up into your downward dog, bend those knees, touch your mat, push into your downward dog, lengthen and up, bend, up, lengthen and up. Keep those heels nice and high, really using the abdominals to control everything. Lengthen out into your plank, lift your right leg up, squeezing into the bottom. And then the other legs, so switching legs, staying really strong, just pumping that leg up and lower, just gently tap it onto your mat. And then come down onto your knees, onto your elbows, into your elbow plank, ready for your hip dip. So twisting those hips, arch them nice and high through center and over to the other side. Really push up and away from your mat, strengthening your shoulders, drawing your tummy in, working the obliques really hard. Keep breathing. Doing really well. Keep going. And then hold it into your plank position. You're just going to drop the knees, push back up and lift the hips. So dip the knees into your plank and lift those hips, coming back into a nice diagonal line, head coming between the arms. Keep this going, doing really well. So you're working your whole body, everything is staying nice and strong, and you're going to hold it into your plank now. Squeeze the bottom, squeeze the tummy, and then lift up into your high plank. Take your feet slightly wider than your hips and push back and reach with your left hand down towards your right ankle and over to the other side. So return to your plank position, then lift your hips, touch your hand to your ankle, back to plank and over to the other side. So alternate hand taps to your ankle, staying really strong here, working everything really hard, using your breath. Inhale forward and exhale back. And then you're going to bring one knee in and the other and then step it back. So keep your back and spine really still. Just step in and bend the knee and then extend out into your plank. So in, out, out. Keep the arms nice and strong, keep breathing, keep the head lifted, and then drop down onto your knees and just come into the resting position and take a moment, take a breath. Good. Coming up, and we're going to swing the legs around, lying down onto your back into the relaxation position, ready for our glute bridges. Lift your hips up, both feet on the floor, and then you're going to lift your right leg up into that 90-degree angle and then lift both feet back on the floor. Other side, place the leg down and lift in the center. So it's one leg lifts and then both feet on the floor, and then other leg lifts and both feet on the floor as you lift your hips. So get that nice strong lift with those hips, squeeze the bottom, imagine a heavy weights on your chest. And now lower your hips, extend your right leg all the way up to the ceiling, drive your hips up, keeping that leg nice and straight. Lovely, good, really driving through the left glute, trying to keep the hips as square as you can, pointing the toes, and then keeping the hips high, swapping over legs, lowering down with the hips and push all the way up, pointing the toes, keep that left leg nice and straight, drawing the tummy in. Lovely, well done. and then staying up nice and high. Lower that leg down, open your knees out to the side, allow your feet to roll to their outer edge as you squeeze the hips up higher as you open and close the knees, hands coming up above the chest. Squeeze and lift, really working to the side of the bum now. Keep it going, doing so well. And then start your little pulses, so squeezing and pulsing up as a little finisher. Keep the knees nice and wide. And then roll all the way down, lovely. Hug the knees into the chest, have a little roll here. Take a few breaths and then you're going to roll up into sitting and you are done. Thank you so much for joining me and I'll see you again next week.